Hey, Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius and take a look at all things regarding finances, money, career, resources, abundance. We'll take a look at it all. So just a friendly reminder, Sag, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we're going to dive into your reading and take a look at the past, present, and future energy before we dive into your Celtic cross. So right away here, Sag, we do have the book card showing up in the area of your recent past or your past in general here, maybe the last 6 months. Could be recent enough for you, but this deals with paperwork, contracts. It could be legalities for some of you. This is about learning as you go, maybe going by the book in a situation or trying to get maybe a book written. Maybe you have a job or a side hustle or a business that has to do with writing. Or you may be taking a class, learning some sort of additional education, or again, there's that law energy I was feeling here. So for some of you, there's higher learning involved. Now, this doesn't mean that you're taking courses at a college. This can mean that you are building your skills and your talents either through a current job of employment or you're branching off on your own. That's kind of the energy I'm getting for a lot of you Sagittarians, is you are branching off at this time. And I feel like some of you are learning how to do things in a different way. So in the area of your future, we have the clover. I like the clover because it talks about you catching a lucky break, you having a risk or a gamble towards something here. This is about good fortune. This is like the wheel of fortune type energy here. And I feel like luck and fortune are on your side in the month of April, as long as you take a risk, take a chance on a situation here. Maybe you've been wanting a certain job, but been afraid that if you put out your resume that you wouldn't be qualified enough. Maybe you've been wanting to quit a full-time job to enter full-time into doing something that you love. I mean, with all great risks here do come great responsibility, but also the chance for a lot of freedom, liberation. Now, this can be financial freedom. This can be freedom to come and go as you choose. This is about doing things on your terms here. Now, this could be having to do with outdoors energy here. Maybe you're working outdoors or wanting to do something outdoors, or when it's nicer outside. This can be about surprises. It can talk about risky business. Some of you are investing at this time. Maybe you're investing in cryptocurrency. Perhaps it is stocks. Some of you may be flipping buildings because they're telling me real estate as well. Some of you may be putting your life savings into something that will grow exponentially in time. And the reason I say that here is because you do have the nugget, which is beautiful. I love how these show up for you in this order. This is the near future, and this talks about a small increase in your money. This talks about you getting raw and honest about where you're going and where you're heading here. This is about valuable information here, Sagittarius, and really getting down to the nitty-gritty. Maybe you're counting numbers here, or you're trying to budget. For some of you, you're saving for something that you need or want. This can be about a brand new, fresh start for a lot of you, and it may have to do with steady work or building a career. I mean, who doesn't want to climb the ladder or build a business, right? But I feel like in the month of April, you're going to see that your hard work is paying off, whether that is through additional finances coming your way, or maybe it's through new clients that have the potential to really grow your business by word of mouth. But this nugget is synchronicities taking place this month because you've been putting in the effort and the energy. So let's dive in, Sagittarius, to your reading and take a look at what is the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter here for Sagittarius, April career 2022? All right, what do we have here? We have the Hanged Man showing up right away. This is actually really good to have because I feel like yes, you may have been in limbo. You may be waiting for communication. You may be waiting for movement here because the Hanged Man energy can talk about a delay. It can talk about feeling a little bit stuck at times, but what I'm sensing here for you, Sag, is that you're surrendering. It's almost like you are giving the universe some breathing room to work here. This is about releasing control, not having your expectations set at a certain level here and letting the universe bring in new opportunities that you can walk through. The Hanged Man energy showing up is about spiritual growth, as well as it is about sacrifice and gaining a new perspective and looking at something through a brand new lens. I feel like there will be movement showing up for you, but you have been kind of in limbo here because I feel like there was learning that you needed to do, whether this is spiritual learning, physical learning, mental learning here, but there's something that you kind of needed to wrap up. For some of you, it may have been getting a degree or getting an additional certification or learning how to set up a website or open an Etsy shop or how to navigate through a YouTube channel. So again, I feel like there's steps being implemented here, but now you're catching a lucky break. But let's take a look and see what this Hanged Man is all about for you, Sag. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. Sagittarius, this is big boss energy right here. This is about you focusing on success and money. It is about bringing stability and abundance to your life here. This is somebody who is a reliable leader, somebody who's worked their way to the top. This is somebody you go to for financial advice. For some of you, this could be a person coming into your life that is going to turn around your finances. Now, this could even be an advisor. It could be a property expert or a real estate broker, a business investor. This can be somebody higher up that knows their finances. This could even be a tax accountant for some of you. But I feel like whoever this person is, or if this is you stepping into some big boss energy here, it's going to change the way that you view your abundance, because something's coming in here that you've been kind of hanging or waiting for. For some of you, this does have to do with taxes, with it being April tax season here in the United States. This is about something being in limbo that you're finally going to receive some clarity to move forward. Now let's take a look at any obstacles or challenges you may be facing and how we can help you, Sagittarius, navigate through that. Let's see here. Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me Danny. Danny, if your name is Danny, maybe it's Dan or Danielle, but a nickname is Danny, please take it as it resonates. Maybe it's a last name. We have the Page of Fire. Okay, so the Page of Fire showing up is the card of action. So I feel like there is movement here, but it may not be as quick as you would like. Something may not happen boom boom as fast as you'd like, but you're getting clarity here. Or it may not be what you had thought, but it will be comparable is what I'm hearing here. Page of Fire is showing up here in reverse, or as the challenge is about an opportunity for growth. It's about not jumping headfirst into a situation, especially because you're bored or you're really eager because you've been hanging around. So for example, let's say you've been trying to get a new job here, and in the month of April, there's a couple of opportunities that come into your energy, and you just grab the first one without even thinking too much about it because you want to do anything you can to get out of this limbo energy here. This is about thinking, utilizing the resources that you have, trusting your intuition, and really stepping into that big boss energy that you have, Sagittarius, regarding your finances. So don't let impulsivity or don't let the fear of moving forward here keep you stuck in limbo. And I feel like that's your biggest challenge, which isn't even that big of a challenge for you, but it's talking about unpredictable energy. This is talking about growth here, maturing in a situation regarding your finances. So I'm not too concerned actually about this challenge. I feel like it's something that you will be able to navigate through. But let's take a look and clarify the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is somebody who's curious. He's a student. He's very ego-driven, and he can be very enthusiastic about his career, about courses, about studying. And the biggest thing I see here is you want it all right away. And I don't blame you. If you've been waiting for something to kind of show up for you, yeah, Seven of Swords. This is about self-preservation. Some of you may have really been I don't want to say exposed, but there may have been things that were revealed to you. There may have been some sort of truths that were revealed. You can see here that there is somebody that is, it looks like they could be stealing books here. Seven of Swords talks about it could be lying, cheating, stealing type of energy. But what I'm feeling is self-preservation. So there's something that you needed to do to preserve your own safety and security and stability here. So I don't necessarily feel like you were lied to, but I feel like there was a situation that could have been exposed, or maybe something came out into the open for you. And you're just figuring out how to navigate through this energy here. I feel like you're gaining experience in a situation with the Seven of Swords. You're really becoming truthful to yourself and which direction you want to go and the energy that you don't want to be in. So that's kind of what this Page of Fire is saying, is trust in yourself. Don't disregard your healing or your calling or your passion just because you're feeling impulsive, is kind of what I'm sensing. Let's take a look and see what's below you, Sag. What is below you? What is rooted below you here? Oh my gosh. Wow. We have the call. What did I literally just say? Don't ignore your calling and your purpose. And that's what this is. Absolutely. The Judgment card is about your purpose, Sagittarius. It's about your calling. The universe has some big, beautiful plans. So what is keeping you held up in this hang mode energy? What is keeping you surrendered here? Is this, it could be a habit, a way of thinking. Maybe it's what you've always known, so that's what you're going with. Maybe you're feeling a little narrow-minded. This can be about opening yourself up, reprogramming your beliefs, rewriting a new story, getting rid of maybe habits, patterns, addictions that hold you back from achieving your true purpose. Maybe it's getting rid of people or a job. Some of you are really stepping into this new energy, and that's what I'm sensing here with this lucky break. The universe is saying to you at this time, Sagittarius, this is the time. Now is the time to change your life for the better. A lot of you are really doing a lot of evaluating. There's an awakening energy within you. And this is about a second chance, a rebirth, the phoenix rising from the ashes. So if anything here, I can tell you during this reading is don't ignore your calling. Don't ignore your passion here. Don't avoid the change that is coming in, that is inevitable. If you judge yourself too harshly, or if you're judging the energy here, that's what's going to keep you stuck in limbo. So you are beautiful. You are beautiful inside and out, Sag. You are not only talented and very skilled, you're resourceful, and you have a lot to bring to the table. So don't hide away those precious gifts and talents and skills and your life calling due to maybe preservation here with that Seven of Swords. Maybe because you feel you need to do something because that's the way you've always done it. Or you feel you need to stay in a position because that's what pays and you need to put food on the table. Whatever this is here for you, this is your divine calling, and it's time for you to step through it. And I feel like that's what this Clover card is all about. You taking a chance, you taking a gamble, a risk on something that seems scary here with the call, but it's something that you are meant to do. And I feel if you go in that direction, that's where this nugget will come in. And that's why it says honest assessment, because that's what that Judgment card is all about, is getting honest with your life, reevaluating, and it talks about valuable information. So some of you are going to be highly intuitive and you just know, because in the position here, we're going to clarify this Judgment card, but in the recent past, we have the High Priestess. But let's clarify the Judgment showing up for you as what is below you. What do we have here for Sagittarius? The Devil. Yep. That's what I was saying earlier. There's either some sort of beliefs, restrictions, addictions, obsessions, fears, manipulation. It could be codependency. Some of you may be codependent on another at this time. Or this could also be about materialism. But what this is saying here with the Judgment card and the fact that these two are hand in hand is extra powerful, because what this is saying is, Sagittarius, it's time for you to reclaim your power. It's time to set yourself free from anything that is holding you stuck anything that's holding you in this limbo energy here. You have a lot of power, more than you even have touched into, Sag. There's a lot of light within you, but for some reason you may feel the need to dim your light or not shine it so bright. For what reason? That's only for you. It's going to be separate for each and every one of you, but do know that this devil energy doesn't have to control your present energy. It doesn't need to control your future. Whatever is going on in the past, whatever you may feel stuck or tied to, doesn't have to determine your outcome here. You're strong enough to get past any challenges that come your way. In the position here, Sagittarius, of your past, we have the High Priestess. This again is another card of maybe a hidden agenda, or your intuition really trying to scream out at you. This is your purpose, Sag. This is your calling. And you may have been ignoring the flags, the green flags, not the red ones. But this is about you ignoring those signs to step into your purpose because of something holding you back, something that was tempting you to stay where you are at. But now the time has come up. It's judgment day here. It's a reckoning here. It's time for you to really change your life for the better, especially when it comes to finances, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your abundance. Let's take a look and clarify what this High Priestess is all about for you. Some of you may have gotten out of a situation where maybe you were dependent on somebody else. Maybe you lived with a partner, or maybe you were in a job where you kind of had to stay because it was like the golden handcuffs, so to speak, because maybe that's the top dollar amount that you made, or you couldn't find that elsewhere. We have the Ace of Cups. This is about you having these brand new ideas to open your heart up to something more fulfilling. And that's why you have the book showing up here. You're learning. You're trying to figure out how to open your heart up, do what it is that you love, and make money and be profitable doing it as well. You want to go in a brand new direction is what I'm seeing here. And the Ace of Cups allows you to do that. This is about a gift of love coming in. It's an overflow of emotions. It's about inspiration and grace. It's about a soul-quenching renewal within your life. And boy, oh boy, Sagittarius, with this judgment energy, the devil, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups, this is something that really is tugging at your heart. And it started, I feel, in your past, really started to tug at you to move in a new direction. Let's take a look and see what is above you. What's the potential? What are the opportunities? What is above beautiful Sagittarius here regarding money and career, April 2022? Oh, I feel like that one did want to come out here. What do we have here? Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're telling me, and you may have caught that on camera, there was a couple times where I almost... it's almost like I stopped the cards from flying out, even though I feel like they wanted to. So that's what this Hanged Man energy. So don't stop the opportunities from coming in. Don't stop the potential because of fear or because of whatever is holding you back here. Because once you release, that's when the cards fly. And that's when your life starts to really spread the wings here. Beautiful analogy, Spirit. Thank you. So what I'm getting... I have no idea where this card came from or when it flew out. I'll be honest, I just seen it here. So I'm not sure, it must have been in the last shuffle, but Spirit wanted to go with the Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay, kindness, grace. Just as I was saying here with the Ace of Cups, the soul-quenching renewal, Spirit's gifting you some beautiful things at this time. Now, the Nine of Air is the Nine of Swords, and this talks about you overcoming fear and overcoming anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, anything that is going on that's spinning in your energy. You can see here that all of these doves are spinning in her energy. Why? Because they want to bring her peace. They want to bring her less stress. They don't want her to be so worried about making this decision. Why? Because Spirit has your back, Sagittarius. Whatever you're stepping into here, whatever surprise is coming in for you, and that's what I see as a surprise from the universe, a gift from the universe. This is something very generous, something very kind. You will have the resources available to you, whether this is money resources, whether it's helpful people, new opportunities. But the Six of Pentacles showing up here is about that abundance. It's about unexpected resources. It could be a gift. It could be a donation. It could be a grant, scholarship, loan. It could be about taxes or fees. But the Six of Pentacles is about charity and making sure you're accepting the help that is offered to you here. So open up to those opportunities because there's a lot of resources that are available. And you can see here in this imagery that it's almost like this mentor or teacher is helping out these students. She's gifting them something that will help with their growth. And that's what's showing up here for you is resources that can help you move in a brand new direction. So let's take a look and see what's showing up for you, Sagittarius, in the near future. In the near future. They're showing me a red. Is that a scarf or a shirt or a blouse? It could be a red blouse, or it could even be a red scarf, or maybe it's a shirt that has kind of like what you see here where it could be red. So if you are wearing that currently, or maybe you're shopping while you're listening to this or going through your closet, they're just showing me somebody wearing a red either scarf or a blouse or a sweatshirt with a bigger neck. So please take that as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with each and every one of you. So please take it as it does. Now let's take a look at the near future. Ooh, big Empress energy. I love it. There's something here that not only are you nurturing, the Empress is the most positive card in the deck for abundance. So the fact that she's showing up here for you, this is goddess energy, abundance, creativity. She is maternal and she's sexy and she's creative and she's full of that nurturing energy, full of growth, full of fertility here. And this is saying whatever you do in the future, don't neglect your calling. Don't neglect it, because the Empress takes care of the things that she wants to grow, just like a plant. And just like a plant, you plant the seed, you make sure that you water it, you make sure it has adequate sunshine, you nurture that plant because you want it to grow and you want it to thrive. You don't just plant a seed, put it in a closet and expect in, 5 months that it's going to bloom. No, it's not going to have the nurturing and the abundance and the love. So whatever it is that you are wanting to go towards, Spirit is saying here, Sag, you have the resources available. Take a leap of faith and nurture whatever this is, because it will be beneficial in the long run. You may see only a small increase right away, but it does have the potential to grow into something huge. These nuggets can turn into huge chunks of gold here. So I love this showing up for you, but let's clarify this Empress energy. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? Ace of Swords, breakthroughs, victory. I love this. So the fact that the Ace of Swords is showing up with the Empress is really positive change. And I feel like a lot of you are stepping into that power. Now, the Ace of Swords is the energy of truth and logic. This is about finding solutions to problems that maybe you've had in the past, or gaining clarity on problems that you needed to find solutions for here. This is about coming up with an action plan, cutting through the barriers here so you can finally move forward on something. This is about an aha moment coming in that is going to really change the trajectory of the course that you are on. So this is really beautiful showing up for you, Sag. I love this. You're getting out of your own way, so to speak. No more self-sabotaging, no more neglecting your soul's purpose here. A lot of you are finally stepping into something that you were put on this earth to do. So I love this. I love when people realize their fullest potential, and that's what you're doing, Sag. This is huge. Let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself. How are you feeling? What are you telling yourself? What is your vibe for the month of April? Page of Earth. Yes, slow and steady wins the race here. But the Page of Earth is good news, okay? So Page of Earth showing up. This is about you manifesting a new financial or physical opportunity for yourself here. Pages do represent news, so this could be a message regarding a tax rebate, a check, an investment, a job, some sort of financial win, and that may be why you're catching a lucky break here. You may be gambling on something that will pay off, okay? So the Page of Earth showing up for you, I feel like if you've thought you had to pay in more into taxes, you may not pay as much. For some of you, especially with that Seven of Swords energy showing up in the past, now, this is only going to resonate with a few of you, but they're saying here that you may have I don't want to say jump through some hoops, but you may have slid under the door on something or kind of slid through. I don't necessarily feel like you cheated something out here, but I feel like there may have been a little bit of fabrication to gain something. You took a risk, and it could have been definitely a risk, but it paid off for you. So I'm not at all saying, you know, lie, cheat, steal, be in that Seven of Swords energy, but there was something here that you made happen where you kind of got to slide under the door, and it's actually paying off for you. For others of you, this could be a higher refund than you thought, or maybe there's a business loan coming in, or there's just a sense of money I see for you showing up that is going to be a larger amount, which is really good. So new opportunities showing up for you regarding money. You're going to receive some sort of news that you've been waiting on for, I feel like, a few months now. Page of Swords, or excuse me, Page of Pentacles. Definitely messages coming in, and it also talks about skills and training, learning. A lot of you are hitting a big learning curve at this time, especially with the books cards showing up. So we have 3 cards. Let's see here. We have the Temperance, Page of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, so what you're telling yourself is you've avoided some sort of Tower moment, something that you've been waiting on here, because the Temperance card can be about patience. It can be about waiting something out here, compromise. There's moderation energy here as well, or a blending of energies. But I feel like you went ahead and did something that ultimately led you to avoid some sort of catastrophe regarding a career. So it's almost like something, boom, was gonna could have exploded, but I feel like with that Ace of Swords energy and the Empress, you kind of flew past it or bypassed it here. So like I said earlier, you slid under the door with something here. So I do like this showing up for you. I feel like, again, with the Tower showing up in reverse, this is a sudden revelation that offers you freedom. So whatever you've been worried about here with the Nine of Swords, whether it was taxes or whether it was something in your business or whatever it was for you, I feel like you are gaining new knowledge. Again, the Page of Wands energy. So I feel like, yes, something was unpredictable. It may have seemed dangerous. You may have jumped in at the same time, but luckily you avoided catastrophe here. So let's take a look and see what's showing up in your environment. What is going on in your surroundings? What is showing up for you? Thank you, Spirit. Strength. Yeah, this is taking a lot of strength from you here to really keep going, but you are stronger than you think here with this Leo energy. Now, Sagittarius, this Strength card says that you've been through a lot. This is about you really digging into your inner strength, but also you being gentle with yourself. Remember when I said earlier about you kind of getting out of your own way and not sabotaging? This is about you dealing with something, I don't want to say negative, but it could be even your shadow side or your weaknesses. It's almost like you took a good look at it here. And I feel like you had to endure a lot, and you've had to really find yourself within this energy here. But let's take a look and clarify what the Strength card is all about for you. You do want that one. Thank you, Spirit. King of Swords. So the King of Swords can be your energy, or it can be somebody coming into your energy. Now, this could be somebody who's an advisor. He deals with the law. He thinks with his head and not his heart. He's very logical. He's somebody that you go to for advice or approval of a job well done, or just somebody who is full of honesty, truth, integrity, and he sets the story straight, but he's not going to give it to you with kindness. This is somebody who just tells you, yes. It's almost like a judge saying, well, boom, this is the verdict here. So I feel like you've had to overcome a lot. Some of you, this is legalities, or it's something with money or finances. They're talking about a strain. There could have been a strain on your mental health regarding some sort of legal issue, some sort of back pay. Even though I'm not seeing the justice, I feel like it's just a money strain for some of you. You may have been dealing with contracts, as they are pointing out the book energy now. So in the past, if you were dealing with that, and I want to go one more here because I want to see if the Justice card is going to show up here. Whoa, that one really took a turn here. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about your hard work, energy, and effort paying off here. So Spirit, if it is about the justice, legalities, it certainly could be. They have the Seven of Swords again. So something that you felt kind of pushed in a corner about here. Something that you felt like was coming in at all angles at times. Let me just take a look here. Something that made you feel a little bit lonely and isolated. Yeah, because we have the Emperor showing up now in the Ten of Wands. Something that was a heavy burden for you here. So it could still be legalities. Just because the Justice card came out doesn't mean that that wasn't it. But again, something that made you feel a little bit cornered with the Seven of Wands. Like you were defenseless in a situation here, or you were constantly on guard. And you're carrying a lot of heavy burdens here. You felt a little bit isolated, or like somebody was singling you out, or a company was singling you out, and there was stuck energy here with the Chariot and then the Emperor. This is somebody in charge, somebody of high authority, somebody of leadership. But I feel like that's about to change, because again, you have the Clover. This is about good fortune, taking a gamble, taking a risk that's going to pay off here. And let's take a look at your hopes and your fears. Seven of Swords. Okay, yep. So whatever's going on here in the Seven of Swords energy, that self-preservation, this is about surviving, your survival energy here. Seven of Swords as the fear is about being revealed, exposed, caught in the act. It's about, yes, exposure. And your hope here is, I don't want to say that you'll get away with something, but your hope here is that people can be honest, and people can be kind, and people can bring equality and fairness to situations here with the Seven of Swords. This is something that it may have been a less than ethical situation. That's what Spirit is telling me, less than ethical. So whether this was something of your doing, or if this was somebody being less than ethical for you, you're just wanting the best possible outcome for you. But I feel like it will be, I don't want to say for everyone involved, but the people that have the emotions evolved, which is you, Sagittarius, it will be ethical, where let's say like a government, an institution, a hospital, a courthouse, those kind of people, they're not in it for the emotions. They're in it like that judge with, boom, this is it. This is what I'm going to decide. It's that King of Swords energy, where I feel like something will come back to you positively, but you've been waiting around for it. You have the Temperance showing up again. So there's something again that you're waiting to hear back from, but you're getting a little bit impatient and fed up. But let's take a look and see what your final outcome is. What is your final outcome? Sagittarius, it has been, it's been a long, I want to say either a long couple of years or a long last 4 months for you, or it could have even been the last 4 weeks. But they're telling me that they're finally, after a lot of endurance and a lot of sacrifice and a lot of inner strength being revealed, you're finally catching a lucky break. So I'm excited to see what this card is for you. And there it is. I love it. Transformation. Transformations can be scary. They can be challenging. They can be ugly at times. But the good news is, and there is good news here, the good news is this is about you rising from the ashes like that phoenix. Yes, there's been tower moments in the past. Yes, you have endured a lot of sacrifice, of pain, of emotional stress. But the transformation says that you're finally coming out of that cocoon stage. You are that caterpillar that is turning and emerging into a beautiful butterfly. It's time for you to spread your wings and take off. And that's what I'm seeing here with the nugget. There is an honest assessment for you to have a fresh start here. Now, when the Death card shows up, it's a time of spiritual growth. It's a time of an ending here, and this is about transition. So you're ready, and there was something that you may have been holding on to, or maybe you were even resisting this change on a subconscious level, but this transformation is something huge. I mean, you have the transformation, you have the Judgment card, you have the Empress, the Strength. This isn't something little in your life here, Sag. This is something that ultimately is going to set you free, and it's going to change your life for the better. And your life has been challenging, I see, but there's an accomplishment, there's an achievement, there's the World showing up for you. Right behind the World, Page of Swords. So with the World card, there's something that you've had to really fight for, is what I'm seeing. Even though this isn't a knight, it's a page, you were very curious, you've been very inquisitive, and you've had to deal with a lot of possible rejection, or you've had to deal with a lot of people just kind of putting the the hand up, either rejection, abandonment, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say, not knowing how to kind of bring you in. But finally, what I'm seeing is the World, which is about accomplishment. It's about completion, a cycle ending, and it's about victory. This is the victory wreath here around her, and you're finally celebrating some sort of reward, some sort of accomplishment. Some of you, this is travel. Or it's, you know, it could be a move as well. There's a cycle that's completed here, and now you're finally on to that new beginning phase with that that Fool energy of a brand new beginning and taking a risk here, gambling on you. I like this showing up. Transformation, yes, it can be scary, but it's beautiful when you get to that other side. And that's what I see happening for you here, Sag. So whatever you have going on in the month of April is going to be transformative. And I feel like it's going to change who you are on a human level so deep that you're not even going to recognize the old you, but it's in a positive, good way here. Maybe you're letting go of a whole new belief system. Perhaps you're completely going in a brand new direction because you finally have the resources to do so. All right, we're going to get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, I love it. I love it. Sag, you are blessed. Yes, this is that card earlier of that Six of Pentacles about the universe gifting you unexpected resources and gifts coming in. It's also card 2-2, which when you add that up, that's 4, and that's the Emperor. And the Emperor is about you taking charge of your own life. So I'm going to read to you the prosperity message here from the guidebook. And it's card 22, which talks about... One moment here. It talks about something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Yes, that's what we've been talking about here. This card talks about a grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. I just said that. I love this. So your prosperity message is this, Sag. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. I just have to stop. The first sentence aligns with the present energy of Clover. Lucky break. Good fortune, chance, windfall, Clover energy. So the blessed card showing up here. Again, unexpected windfall and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that you may have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now, and don't forget to share them. Absolutely here. You are receiving an unexpected windfall, some sort of lucky break, gift from the universe that is going to be the trajectory of your best life yet here. So I love this showing up for you. Let's take a look and see what your soul wants you to really pay attention to this month, what you need to ask yourself and what you need to question and answer. Let's take a look here. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? They're giving me, and I know you did get the Devil earlier, but you may have Capricorn in your chart, some of you Sagittarians, or you may be dealing with another Capricorn, or maybe you're just embodying some of the energies of Capricorn. I definitely take a look and see where that fits into your chart and maybe do some research. It says, how can I deepen my trust right now? It says trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action, Sagittarius, is this. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. So yeah, trust is coming up in your reading quite strong. You got the Seven of Swords showing up twice, and there's something with that in a fear energy here. So you may not be feeling like the universe has your back. Maybe you're not trusting in the divine gifts that are coming your way, and I absolutely see them coming your way. Are you open to them? All right, we're going to get a few messages here from your animal spirits. And before so, I just want you to close your eyes if you can for a moment, Sagittarius. I want you to tune into that third eye chakra. Now that is the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus, the belly area. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it is an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps it is an animal that you currently have at your home now, or maybe one that crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, Sag, just come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one lucky winner around the 1st of each month, and I post right back here on this channel. So do make sure you've subscribed if you haven't already. All you need to do, Sag, is post your comment of your power animal in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. All right, let's get your messages from your power animals. We have Dolphin Spirit. It says, this and that are true. Oh my gosh, another card about truth. Okay, so what do you believe to be true to you? That is ultimately about your own beliefs. This is about your beliefs. Do you believe this to be true? And is it really true, or is it a limiting belief that may be holding you back? So there's a lot of truth involving your energy this month as well. Getting true to yourself and also touching base with your own intuition and your higher self as well. There's also freedom in this card with the dolphin. There's freedom and also playfulness. Dolphins are very playful creatures, and this is about you bringing more lighthearted energy to your life, especially if you've been stressed out or if you've needed a little more peace or a little more fun in your life. Now is the month to do it. Next, we have Cow Spirit. It says the miracles are endless. I love this because you're going to feel like whatever is coming your way with this lucky break, this good fortune, you're going to feel like it's a miracle. Like you can't believe this happened. I'm just getting a sense of shock, and that may be why that Tower is coming in for you in reverse, because there's a second, it's like a shock to you. You can't believe something is happening for the better though, and it's like you don't know what to quite say because it comes across as a miracle here. Next, we have Wombat Spirit. Be at home. Yeah, be at home within yourself. Stay true to your purpose, to your calling here. This is about you, again, changing your life for the better. But first, you must connect to your true self here. So be at home. And lastly, Grasshopper Spirit says, take a leap of faith. Absolutely. You can see here that Grasshopper is wearing a crown. That is the Emperor and the Empress's crown here. And I feel like you are taking back control of your life. You're feeling able to, because you have some sort of resource, some sort of unexpected gift that's going to help be the catalyst in changing your life for the better. I love the messages showing up here from your spirit animals. All right, Sagittarius, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits. We're going to see which crystal you can work with in the month of April to help you with your career. All right, and for those of you that are interested in any of the decks you see above or any that I do use during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. Very interesting here. Whoa, you have 22 showing up again. 22 from a completely different deck, and you have 22 in this deck as well. So again, double Emperor energy, and we have the emeralds. So really powerful. 22 may be a number that you see a lot in the month of April as well. There may be something with April 22nd showing up for you here, Sagittarius, but the emerald is about giving and receiving love, opening your heart and embracing unity. And the prosperity message is this. Love and prosperity may seem to be two different things to you, but Emerald Spirit is that the universe, Spirit's message is that the universe, both are your natural birthright, and one can support the other. In all your business and financial dealings today, ask yourself, what would love do? And let your loving heart guide you to be self-loving and loving toward others. Love means respecting what people offer with good intentions. It means giving to others without fear that you won't get the return on investment in the exact amount or form you hope for. Love and prosperity flow among all of us, and today you are called to align with that flow. So emerald is a heart healing stone. It does carry the energy of universal love. If you meditate with this stone here, it can release blockages brought on by painful emotions. It teaches us about love and compassion, just like that Empress energy that was showing up. It asks that we carry these qualities out into the world to be shared with others. That's that Six of Pentacles energy as well, showing kindness. The more that you are kind to others, even when you don't even feel like you want to be kind, or that you feel like you don't have anything to be grateful for, the more love, kindness, and compassion that you put out there, Sag, the more you're going to get that in return. And in return, that's actually going to help heal your beautiful heart as well. So emerald energy, very beautiful. Some of you may have an emerald necklace or emerald jewelry as well. If you have that, certainly wear that this month. It'll help you bring in more abundance and more prosperity. All right, Sag, that is what I have for your April 2022 career reading. You do have a change in luck coming in, good fortune, good windfall. That's actually going to, again, set you on a trajectory to your true purpose, your true calling. I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, hit that notification bell, comment your power animal in the box below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you wonderful Sagittarians a lot of love and light. Till next time.